Time for another great night of basketball from the association. I'm Kevin Frazier. The Spurs come in looking to handle their business. Tim Duncan will intimidate if you penetrate. This guy is a shot blocker supreme. They'll be going toe-to-toe with the Blazers. Bonzi Wells loves to pound monster dunks. When he rises up, oh, you know somebody's going to get posterized. Blazers, Spurs. It's getting hot in here.
Kick back and put your feet up and get ready for some NBA action here at the SBC Center in San Antonio. Welcome, everybody. I'm Bob Fitzgerald, along with my tag team partner, Tom Tolbert. And Tommy, every game needs its stars. Give us a little insight into tonight's matchup.
Fitz, I think we got to pay attention to this fella. Tim Duncan is going to have to take it inside and finish it in there. Get him the ball close to the rim, and that's money. On the other side, you've got another warrior. Bonzi Wells is one of these guys who loves to do damage on the inside. He needs to stake his claim in this game and in the paint.
Thanks, Tommy. Time to jump it up and let's get going. The Blazers get the tip and we're underway. To Wells. Caught by Anderson. Pass right side. Lob to Davis. Davis goes to the drop step. Loose ball on the outside after the block by Nesterovic. Davis gets it right back after the block. Beyond the arc. Can't drop it in. Good defense, especially on that earlier block. Nesterovic got a hand on it for the block.
That was a face job right there, Fitz.
To Parker. Parker shoots from the paint. Money on the jump shot.
Tough shot down there, but I liked how he kept his eye on the rim and dropped it in.
To Wallace. Dumps it off. He's double-teamed. Manages to pass out of it. The J was missed by Patterson.
Most players have the advantage when they go inside. He's one of those guys who just always seems to have trouble, and it's worthy of a second look.
Anderson has the ball. Anderson raises up, tickles the twine.
This guy's shooting from a different area code out there.
The Spurs work it up court. To Duncan. Bowen is calling for it. Pass caught by Duncan. 7 on the shot clock. Count that last jumper by Bowen.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
To Wells. Fades. Not a doubt.
I can speak from experience on this one. It doesn't feel good as a defender when someone just abuses you with a fadeaway.
Just under 11 minutes here in the first quarter. To Bowen. Stolen.
The defender read his mind. Who does he think he is? Nostradamus?
The Blazers bring it up. They're shooting 40% from the floor. Grabbed by Patterson. Lob to Wallace. Wallace uses the drop step. Count that last jumper by Wallace.
He definitely took a big gamble with the mid-range shot, but it paid off.
Parker with the finger roll. Swatted away. Rebounded inside by Anderson. The rejection with perfection.
It's hard to believe, but this one looks even better the second time.
And the Spurs are back a bit here. 10-6. To Ginobili. Right wing pass. Pump fakes. To Duncan. A windmill dunk thrown down by Duncan.
Every coach loves their star players and the intensity they bring to the court.
The Blazers are on a 10-4 run here. Anderson pops it up from 19 feet. Money on the jump shot.
He's got at least a decent mid-range game, so that's not really a surprise.
Parker is at the controls. To Nesterovic. Bowen steps back. Bowen shoots off the mark on the step back J.
He just isn't a good enough mid-range shooter to make that when he's covered that tightly.
Ginobili swatted that one away, and it's his first block of the game. To Nesterovic. Ginobili goes with the fadeaway. Hauled down by Wallace. To Wallace. Wallace glides in, gently drops it in. The Spurs with control, but are down here, 14-8. To Nesterovic. Jabs, and that's his first takeaway of the game.
He read that pump fake perfectly, made a quick stab at the ball, and came away with the steal.
The layup was tossed in by Davis.
That was a nice finish there.
The Spurs head into the front court. To Nesterovic. Nesterovic goes to the drop step. Couldn't stop the run there, and a miss by Duncan.
Those are free throws for most players in practice. It's a much tougher shot when the real game starts.
The J was missed by Anderson.
This is not the way you want to start a game. Already playing catch-up in the first quarter.
Ginobili takes it in, deflected. He can't get the first. Good on number 2. The Blazers would love to extend their lead this trip down. Caught by Davis. 9-footer missed by Davis.
He's got an uphill battle. They should be able to keep this guy in check without worrying much.
To Bowen. Grabbed by Duncan. Duncan shoots from 13 feet out. Off the mark.
His mid-range game is on the mediocre side, so he's gonna miss his share of those.
Patterson glides in, hits left iron and out.
This is something I don't say very often. He missed a layup. A layup!
To Ginobili. Pump fakes. Ginobili goes with the crossover.
One more time. Check this out.
And the Blazers take it up court. They're up 5. Nabbed by Wells. Wells takes the quick shot. Not there for him. The dunk was rim rattled in by Wallace.
When you're a giant out there on the floor, everybody just expects you to power him down, Fitz.
Just over 6 minutes here in the first quarter. Ginobili sails in, bounces long but in.
It's a nice basket to keep this one close early on. You don't want to let this game get away from you.
The Blazers take it out. They're shooting 66% from beyond the arc. Skip to Patterson. Patterson fires from the right block. Down the hatch.
That's confidence right there. He knew he could shake his man with the crossover dribble, and of course, he did.
And the Spurs would love to cut into the lead some more with a bucket here. Duncan just looking for the ball. Duncan goes to the hook. Misses the jumper. To Parker. Received by Ginobili. Ginobili launches from beyond the arc. No good from three-point land.
Not to be mean, Fitz, but you have a lot of guys around the league taking threes who shouldn't be. I'd probably have to put him in that category.
Pass caught by Patterson. Pass caught by Wallace. 7 on the shot clock. Swatted. Deflects the pass. Here's the break. And the Blazers have it, and they are out in front, 20-15. To Davis. He's doubled up. Wallace shoots from the post. Can't get it.
That's nice. Let's see that one again from another angle.
The Spurs work it up. They're shooting 46% from the floor. To Ginobili. The Spurs get the basket and now trail by 5.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
Anderson works it up court. Here comes the double team. Ripped down inside by Parker.
When you get inside and come away empty, you're always a little angry at yourself. or a lot angry at yourself.
The lay-in was cashed in by Bowen.
Coaches are always happy when players establish the inside game.
Just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. Anderson with the crossover. Anderson commits the charge in. That is his first foul of the game. Nesterovic will head to the bench.
Substitution for the Spurs.
Davis will come off the floor.
Substitution for the Trailblazers.
Duncan brings it up. He's shooting 40% from the floor. To Duncan. Duncan shoots it. Gets the front rim.
You want the ball in the hands of your best players. If they miss, they miss.
To a McGinnis. Out of the wing. Anderson backs up. Anderson releases from 15. Plucked out of the sky by Duncan.
If it's ESPN basketball, you know we're going to give you the best replays.
And the Blazers take it up court with a narrow lead, 22-21. To Wallace to stop the drought. Wallace, 11 points by the 9-year man out of North Carolina.
Sheed is doing everything he can to keep his team in the game, Fitz.
Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter. Caught by Turkoglu. To Parker. Parker isolates. With the jab step. To Rose. 5 on the shot clock. Pump fakes. The game is tied after that bucket by Parker.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Fitz. You just can't bite on pump fakes.
The Blazers bring it up. Long range. Gets back iron and out. Went with the lay-in, but it was missed by Boomshay. Parker goes glass. Gets the lay-in.
Nice job of scrapping and getting back into this game.
The Blazers work it up. They're shooting 50% from beyond the arc. To Woods. Lob to Wallace.
2 minutes remaining.
Wallace goes to the drop step. Loose ball on the outside after the block by Duncan. Duncan blocked that one and gathered it up for the nice defensive play. Worked that last layup by Mercer.
Boy, the coach can't be happy with that one. That was just like a layup drill. Everyone just standing around.
We've got a 4-point ball game. Wallace has position down low. The steal.
You got to keep a vice grip on the ball down low. Everyone's raking at it, and if you don't hold on to it, you're going to lose it. Nice looking pass here, Fitz. A player should always be looking for a teammate who has a better shot than he does.
The Blazers take it up. They're shooting 42% from the floor. To Boomshay. Now by Wallace. Wallace releases, sends it back the other way. Taking the length of the court, but missed by Parker.
I think he made things a little tougher for himself than they had to be with that fadeaway.
Skip to Anderson. Lob to Wallace. Wallace uses the drop step. Knocked off course. And that's his 6th block of the game.
Inside or outside, it doesn't matter. This guy will gobble up your shots.
Coast to coast and trained by Turkoglu.
Another basket. These guys have come flying out of the gate.
The Blazers are down 8, but they have the ball. Wallace wants it in the post. The drop continues off the miss by Woods.
They can't hit anything right now. They need to shake it up out there. Call it TO, get a new lineup, anything to break this streak.
He's double teamed. Parker tries the spin move to Turkoglu. Turkoglu lets it go from the wing. Nice rebound by the 9-year man out of North Carolina. The run cannot be stopped by McGinnis. We're at the end of one. The score, 32-24. Duncan throws it in to start the second. Dumps it off. Skip to Turkoglu. To Mercer. Pump fakes. Woods gets called for the block, and that is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
To Parker for a double-digit lead. Not there for him.
Talk about earning a replay. This one's definitely worth another look-see.
The Blazers bring it up, and they've hit their last 2 shots from beyond the arc. To Woods. Out on the right wing. Anderson with a crossover. Nice shot and crossover by Anderson.
You can't be suckered by the jab step. The defender got so worried about the drive, he gave up an easy jab.
Parker brings it up, and he's got 9 points. Grabbed by Turkoglu. Seven on the shot clock. Turkoglu pulls the trigger from the high post. No worries.
With that shot, they've got a nice cushion for themselves on the scoreboard.
And the Blazers with control, but are down here, 36-26. To cut it to single digits. Ripped down inside by Rose. He's doubled up. Rose sails in. He's back rim and out. To Duncan. Got his own board and then cashed in by Duncan.
I think he may have went with the hook shot there because he didn't want to get it smashed back in his face, and it was the right move.
Received by Woods. To Wallace. Wallace releases from close range. Big bucket by the 9-year man out of North Carolina.
Oh, he was really challenged there, Fitz, but he was just too strong and it was not going to be denied.
Parker takes it up. He's shooting 57% from the floor. To Rose. A rare rebound by Boomshay.
You gotta knock down those little 6 to 9 footers, Fitz.
To Woods. Wallace wants it down low. Boomshay off the glass. Swatted away. To Turkoglu. Turkoglu leaves the ground.
You can definitely see a little contact in this replay, but it wasn't enough to draw the whistle or stop the dunk.
And the Blazers have the ball. To Anderson. Rose gets called for the reach, and that is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
To Woods. Now on the wing. 6 seconds to shoot. Woods shoots with the clock winding down. Hits it.
Not quite inside, not quite outside. That little shot can cause hesitation with some players.
Parker works it up, and he's got 5 assists. Grabbed by Parker. To Turkoglu. Pump fakes. Turkoglu goes with the runner. A rare rebound by Anderson. McGinnis to the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Sometimes you just got to sacrifice your body, but when you draw the charge, it's all worth it.
To Turkoglu. Turkoglu takes it in. Now is in double figures.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
The Blazers bring it up. They're shooting 33% from beyond the arc. To a McGinnis. Right side pass. He's double teamed. Anderson is called for charging, and that will be his second foul of the game.
That's how you play defense. He saw exactly where the play was going and got in the way.
To Mercer. Duncan wants the ball. They get it into him. Wallace made the pickpocket, and that's his second so far. To Woods. Right wing pass. Woods crosses it over. Woods fires from the right block. Controlled by Mercer. To Turkoglu. Turkoglu goes to the drop step. Off the front rim and missed by Parker.
That's the kind of shot you want, Fitz. You can't ask for better execution on offense. Sometimes they just don't go.
Received by Woods. Woods releases from 15. Easily rebounded by Duncan. No, sir.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you gotta concentrate to knock them down.
Double-digit ball game. Pump fakes. With the runner.
Sometimes it's just a matter of creating a little space. He used the drive to free himself up and knock that jumper down.
Just under 7 minutes here in the second quarter. To Turkoglu. Here comes the double team. Caught by Duncan. The shot clock shows 5. The wide open bucket was missed by Duncan.
When the D leaves you that open and you still don't hit the shot, that's got to be a blow to your ego.
To Woods. Lob to Wallace. Clock down to 6. Can't cut the lead to single digits. Off the mark by Wallace. To Mercer. Mercer takes a quick shot. Drops right in.
The Spurs, they're shooting lights out. It's bad enough when one player gets it going. When the whole team shoots as well, you might as well forget about it.
To Woods. Woods shoots, misses the shot in the post. Duncan gets credited for the block on that one.
Tim Duncan has been an intimidator today. Everything you take at the rim, he just throws it the other way.
He's doubled up, splits it with a pass. Off the back rim and out by Rose. The rebound pays dividends, taken by Rose. Boomshay will head to the bench. And the Blazers bring it up. They're shooting 35% from the floor. To Wallace. Now outside. To Wells. The tough shot. Misses the jumper. The Blazers can't hit the broad side of the barn here in the second quarter. Skip to Bowen. Duncan has position down low. Picked off.
Oh, nice job by the D getting a hand in there. That was a foolhardy pass in traffic.
To Woods. Skip to Davis. Davis uses the drop step.
Great play. Let's see that one from a different angle.
And the Spurs fall in a double-digit lead. To Duncan. Duncan with the fadeaway hits it.
He is hard to shut down when you get inside like that.
Wallace will leave the floor.
Timeout, Trailblazers.
The Blazers bring it up, and they've hit their last 2 shots from beyond the arc. To Patterson. Now by Randolph. Blocked. And it's right back to the shooter. To Davis. Davis shoots with the clock winding down. Misses the tray.
He should stay away from those triples. No way that's a high percentage shot for him.
Dumps it off. Duncan pulls the trigger from 18. Rebounded inside by Davis. Here comes the double team. To Patterson. Pump fakes. Patterson shoots from the post. Not this time.
Tim Duncan has been scoring and pounding the boards all game long. Hey, check that out. He racked up a double-double. Nice job.
Harder pulls the trigger from the high post. A rare rebound by McGinnis. To Randolph. Randolph goes to the hook. 10 rebounds by the 7-year man out of Wake Forest.
NBA action is so quick, it's a good thing we got a replay ready for you.
Just over 3 minutes here in the second quarter. To Wells. Pass caught by Davis. Couldn't drop in the open look by Davis. Drained by Wells.
They continue to do a nice job of building on the lead they had at the end of the first.
To Carter. Wing pass. Jab steps. Ginobili puts it up. Bounces short off the rim.
He doesn't like it when the D gets up in his grill on those mid-range jumpers, because this is what happens.
To Patterson. Wells uses the drop step. Ginobili got the block on that one and stopped the play cold. Bowen glides in, bounces short, but gets the friendly roll.
He generally doesn't score in bunches, but he'll take his shots when he can.
The Blazers have the ball but are way back there, 52-36. McGinnis releases with no one near him. It's ripped down by Nesterovic. To Nesterovic. Nesterovic fades away inside. Nails it.
When somebody drops that fadeaway on you, it's like a dagger.
McGinnis works it up. He hasn't hit a shot from beyond the arc. Received by Patterson. It's knocked away. The Blazers track it down and get control. Bowen made the nab back there, records his first steal. To Ginobili. Dumps it off. Carter releases from 15. Not there for him.
Well, it looked good. Spin move was nice.
To Wells. Davis goes for the drop step. To Randolph. Davis gets some air.
Check this dunk here. He's punching the time card inside.
The Spurs are in control of this one, 54-38. To Duncan. Duncan glides in, scores his 8th point of the period. He has a total of 12 so far.
You can't shy away from the spotlight when you're a star, Fitz, and this guy certainly doesn't.
To Randolph. Randolph puts it up inside. Money on the jump shot.
He's got to feel good about that basket, but not so good about the score.
47 seconds here in the second quarter. Carter fires from the right block. Ripped down inside by Randolph. To McGinnis. Gets his own board. Deflected. And gathered by Ginobili.
Don't even think about bringing that soft serve yogurt in on this guy. He's going to have that for breakfast.
To Nesterovic. Bowen puts it up. Bounces long and won't fall. Swatted, and it's loose inside. The Spurs will get this one back. Rose looks fresh coming back on the floor. Carter fires from 14. Maybe next time. Rebounds again. Got it off in time, but the buzzer beater was missed by Rose. We've reached halftime with the score, 56-40. With the action on hold for a bit, let's take a look at the game track with Tom Tolbert and see what's cooking. Tommy, what do you got for me?
Thanks, Fitz. The Spurs have been using a little intimidation tactic out there in the first half. When your team is just swatting shots back in the face of the other team, you're sending a message that no shot is going to go uncontested.
That wraps it up for Game Track. We'll get the storyline to you right at the end of the ball game. Bowen throws it in to start the third. To Bowen. Pass right wing. Pump fakes. Ginobili crosses over. Ginobili is pummeled and will have an opportunity to get 2 from the line.
Too much contact there. No question for the ref to blow the whistle on that one.
Can't sink the first. He sinks the second. To Patterson. Patterson takes the quick shot. A rare rebound by Ginobili. There's the steal, and he records his 4th takeaway. To Wells. Skip to Davis. Outside. Anderson launches from beyond the arc.
Watch him fight for position and make the play on this one.
Parker brings it up, and he's got 9 points. To Ginobili. Duncan takes a turnaround J. Nice rebound by the 13-year man out of Clemson. To Wells. Wells crosses it over. Wells shoots. Dumped down to the putback. The Spurs have the ball in the lead, 57-44. He's double-teamed. Off the glass and in by Duncan.
The Spurs are just like sharks on the inside today, and they smell blood.
Anderson brings it up, and he's hit 2 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. To Davis. Anderson is called for the charge, and that is his 3rd foul so far.
Easy call for the ref there. The defender had his feet set and took the charge.
Parker has it. To Nesterovic. Nesterovic shoots from the post. Misses the jumper. Off the right rim, but missed by Nesterovic.
They call these things freebies for a reason, because usually they are, but in this case, it wasn't.
Off the left rim and out by Wells.
You have to question his shot selection out there today, Fitz. He's just putting up a lot of garbage.
The Spurs score and bring their lead to 17. Anderson takes it up. He's shooting 50% from the floor. Back to Anderson. To Patterson. Patterson goes with the crossover. Patterson is called for the charge, and that is his 1st foul of the game.
You can't foul over people like that and expect to get away with it.
To Bowen. Caught by Duncan. Pump fakes. Grabbed by Duncan.
It's hard to believe, but this one looks even better the second time.
The Blazers with the ball, but they're down double digits. To Patterson. Lob to Wallace. Wallace uses the drop step. The run cannot be stopped by Wallace.
If it were hard to catch up before, it's going to be next to impossible now. This drought is absolutely killing him.
The outside fadeaway was canned by Parker. To Wells. Skip to Anderson. The Blazers recover the loose ball. Anderson takes a step back to end the drought. Plucked out of the sky by Duncan. Nice defensive rebound by Wells.
The shot won't go in, and his Arctic-like streak continues.
To Anderson. Patterson wasn't paying attention, stepped on the line, and that's a turnover. The Spurs are at the controls. To Bowen. Here comes the double team. Now by Parker. Skip to Parker. To Duncan. Duncan pulls the trigger from the high post. Rebounded inside by Davis. Pass caught by Patterson. Wallace wants it in the post. Wallace goes with the drop step.
I dug this play in real time. I'm digging it even more in the replay.
Parker works it up, and he's got 7 assists. To Bowen. Bowen takes the quick shot. No way, no how.
I'm not sure why people take those long twos, Fitz. Either get the ball closer to the rim or take a couple steps back and try a 3.
Davis gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 14 total. To Duncan. Duncan shoots from the paint. Duncan, 20 points by the 7-year man out of Wake Forest.
This team has got a huge lead. I wonder if you're the opposing coach if you're thinking, if I had a white flag, I would throw it right out at midcourt.
Stolen.
Things got jammed up under the net and left a golden opportunity for the steal.
To Ginobili. Left wing pass. Pump fakes. Parker takes the shot from about 16. Great shot by the 3rd-year man out of France.
He just laid to waste that defender with his crossover Fitz.
To Patterson. Wallace is calling for it. Wallace jumps up. The two-handed jam.
He's not going to throw down the flashiest dunks. All he cares about is getting the deuce.
Double-digit ball game. Puts up the tray. Can't drop the long one. Denied. And it's loose inside. And the Blazers touched it last right before it went out of bounds. To Duncan. Duncan shoots it. Can't finish it in the post.
That one just looked a little off when he released it.
Wells shoots from the post.
Talk about earning a replay. This one's definitely worth another look-see.
The Spurs work it up. They're shooting 33% from beyond the arc. Back to Parker. Parker puts it up from 11. Not there for him.
This guy is not good enough to knock those down consistently if the D can really get on him.
Ginobili swatted it away for his third block of the game. The unwise three was bricked by Parker. To Wells. Pass caught by Davis. To Wallace. Wallace goes to the hook. Easily rebounded by Duncan. To Parker. Pass to the paint. Bowen goes with the runner. Ripped down by Davis. Loose ball. Duncan made the pickpocket, and that's his second so far. Pump fakes. To Duncan. Duncan from inside. Count it.
Boy, you let him get the ball in that deep. He is just going to wear you out, Fitz.
Just under 5 minutes here in the third quarter. To Anderson. Pass to the wing. Jab steps. Wells lets it go from the wing. No one's home. Sent down with authority by Wallace.
That's why you go up strong with two hands and jam it. It's hard to stop.
Ginobili with a bucket here. He can get his 10th point of the game. To Ginobili. He's double teamed. Bowen sails in.
One more time. Check this out.
The Blazers take it up. They're shooting 36% from the floor. Anderson with the finger roll. Botches the lay-in.
He's not shooting well at all, Fitz. Cold is an understatement. He's flat out frigid.
To Bowen. Back to Bowen. Received by Duncan. To Parker. Parker takes a shot from the elbow. 15 rebounds by the 13-year man out of Clemson. He's doubled up. Fades. An extra effort rebound by Parker. To Parker. Out on the left wing. Ginobili with the crossover. Ginobili goes with the fadeaway. Not there for him. Knocked off course.
Substitution for the Spurs. Substitution for the Trailblazers.
Sinks the first of two. He's off on the second. An extra effort rebound by Dudley. To Outlaw. Caught by Randolph. Rejected hard. And it's right back to the shooter. To Dudley. Blocked yet again. And it's right back to the shooter. Left side pass. Well, shoots with the clock winding down. Not this time. And the Blazers look completely out of rhythm here in the third quarter. It's blocked, and that's his first block of the game.
That's what you want, Fitz. No easy shots. Roll that replay, please. I got to see this one again.
The Spurs ball in a double-digit lead. To Bowen. Duncan shoots from the post. Money on the jump shot.
Tim Duncan is in control this quarter. The buckets are coming quick and easy for him.
Stoudemire has the ball. Stoudemire takes a wide-open shot. Pockets the three ball.
That's going to happen every time if the defense doesn't make sure everyone is guarded out there.
Just over 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Harder, high off the glass. Knocked off course. Ripped down inside by Randolph. Grabbed by Randolph. Don't see him do it much, but it was slammed in by Randolph.
He's got to feel good about that basket, but not so good about the score.
Just under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Harder takes the shot from about 16. A rare rebound by Dudley. The shot from the post missed by Wells.
The Spurs are winning the battle of the boards, but are losing the battle that really counts. That's the one on the scoreboard. They need to get it going.
Nabbed by Bowen. Received by Duncan. Fades. Can't capitalize. That last 6-footer was on the mark by Willis.
You know you've been worked on when somebody drops a fadeaway on you like that.
Just over a minute here in the third quarter. Lob to Outlaw. Nice alley-oop finish by Outlaw.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
Harder works it up. He hasn't hit a shot from the floor. To Duncan. Duncan takes the quick shot.
We certainly can't let this one go by without taking another look.
.48 seconds here in the third quarter. To Outlaw. Wells shoots from the top of the key. No doubt about it.
That basket is good, but it certainly doesn't erase some of the questionable shots he's been taking.
The Spurs are at the controls. To Bowen. Pass caught by Duncan. Rejected hard. And it's right back to the shooter. Duncan raises up. Couldn't buy a basket that trip down. To Dudley. Out of the wing. Nabbed by Wells. It's stolen. And that's takeaway number 2 for him. Harder goes with the fadeaway. Misses the jumper. We've just finished the third quarter, and it's a double-digit game. The score, 80-65. Outlaw inbounds to start the final quarter. Rejected, and it's sent out of bounds. Wells shoots off the inbound. Ripped down by Willis. Hits it.
He made that one, but I'll tell you, that's exactly how you want to D him up. He just got it to fall.
The Blazers work it up. They're shooting 27% from beyond the arc.
So nice, you got to look at it twice.
Harder takes it up, and he's got 5 assists. Harder takes the shot from the elbow. Rebounded inside by Dudley. To Stoudemire. Pump fakes. Caught by Stoudemire. The inside shot was buried by Stoudemire.
Nice play. He was definitely giving up some size on the inside, but it didn't seem to bother him a bit.
Wells made the pickpocket, and that's his second so far. Taken all the way by Stoudemire. Harder works it up court, and he's only hit 2 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. To Willis to stop the drought. Wasn't there. Rose sails in. Deflected. Stoudemire is called for charging, and that is his first foul of the game. The Spurs bring it up. They're shooting 41% from the floor. To Ginobili. Dumps it off. Ginobili goes glass. Gets the lay-in.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points. By getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
Received by Outlaw. Ginobili takes flight. Botches the two-hand dunk. The fast break. To Rose. Rose releases from close range.
The height advantage really comes into play here. It's just too easy when you have that many inches on your defender.
The Blazers are in trouble here. 86-71. Slammed down by Outlaw.
The Blazers, they're having their way on the inside, Fitz, but they need to keep it up and raise their intensity on D.
Carter brings it up. To Bowen. Bowen releases from the stripe. Nice rebound by the 17-year man out of Yale. Dumps it off. Here comes the double team. Swatted away, and it's hauled in by Rose.
Nice block, especially considering that's not really part of his arsenal.
To Ginobili. Ginobili releases from 15. Not there for him. Rose is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
You can't argue with that call. That's an obvious foul.
He gets the first of two. He gets them both. Just over 9 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Outlaw. Outlaw gets vertical. One hands it through.
Whoa! How many guys can throw down like that?
Just under 9 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Willis. Skip to Carter. To Bowen. Bowen takes it in. Bounces off the left rim and out.
He needs more moves once he gets inside, Fitz. He just doesn't have a clue what to do once he commits.
Went with the crossover, but it's still misfired by Stoudemire.
When you settle for that kind of a shot, you've failed on offense. Failed miserably, I might add.
Pass caught by Carter. Ginobili lets it go from the wing. Controlled by Randolph. To Randolph. Randolph gains some altitude. Blocked.
This guy is just too big for his defender. If they hit that matchup again, don't be surprised to see him go right back at him.
Stoudemire brings it up, and he's got 9 points. To Stoudemire. He's double-teamed. Tried to connect on the fadeaway, but it was no good by Stoudemire.
He tried the fadeaway to get it over the defender, but he couldn't sink it.
Carter commits the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Easy call for the ref there. The defender had his feet set and took the charge.
Randolph will come off the floor. Stoudemire uses the glass. Stoudemire, 11 points by the 9-year man out of Arizona.
Those little guys can drive you nuts. If you let up for just 1 second, they'll be right by you.
Double-digit ball game. Ginobili sails in. Doesn't get it all the way there.
If I were the D, I think I'd just leave him open and double-team someone else. He's got to prove that he can hit that shot.
To Dudley. Pass left wing. Wells crosses it over. Fired short by Wells.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you gotta concentrate to knock them down.
Back to Carter. To Ginobili. Ginobili shoots from the top of the key. Ripped down inside by Wallace. The Spurs keep shooting blanks here in the fourth quarter. Wallace is asking for it in the post. Stolen. Carter takes a quick shot. No way, no how.
You can definitely see a little contact in this replay, but it wasn't enough to draw the whistle or stop the dunk.
The Blazers with the ball, but they're down double digits. Dumps it off. Stoudemire takes a turnaround J. Big bucket by the 9-year man out of Arizona.
If this guy wants to take his game to the next level, he has to work on changing that from the lucky shot to a good shot.
Carter brings it up. He hasn't hit a shot from the floor. Dumps it off. Rebounded by Wallace. To Outlaw. Outlaw, windmills, deflected. To Bowen. Pump fakes. Bowen takes it in. Swatted. It's loose. And the Spurs will retain possession.
Substitution for the Spurs. Substitution for the Trailblazers.
Six seconds to shoot. To Turkoglu. Turkoglu releases. Can't cash in from 10 feet out.
I normally like the turnaround J, but I'm not sure he needed to go to it that time.
To Davis. Davis puts it up from 11. The Blazers will turn it over.
Substitution for the Spurs.
Just over 5 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Mercer. Lob to Duncan. Pass right side. A fake pass there. And he now has 5 steals for the game.
She is going to scrape and claw to create turnovers. Doesn't matter whether you're up or down. NBA action is so quick, it's a good thing we got replay ready for you.
Parker with an assist here. He'll have 10 assists on the night. To Duncan.
Tony Parker has been scoring and pounding the boards all game long. Hey, check that out. He racked up a double-double. Nice job.
Bowen will come back in the game. And the Blazers have it, but are behind 94-81. Wallace is looking for the ball. Picked off.
Smart read by the defender there, Fitz. He saw what was going down and jumped out to pick the pass off.
To Duncan. Fades. 17 rebounds by the 13-year man out of Clemson. Anderson launches from beyond the arc. Not there.
That would have been a great time to sink the three, but it wasn't to be.
To Parker. Grabbed by Bowen. Bowen with the crossover. Bowen with the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Sometimes you just got to sacrifice your body, but when you draw the charge, it's all worth it.
To Patterson. Lob to Wallace. Wallace goes for the drop step. The outside fadeaway was no good by Wallace. The second chance bucket was canned by Davis.
Nice job fighting on the offensive boards.
Parker brings it up. He's shooting 33% from beyond the arc. Bowen off the glass. Denied. He can't get the first. He misses them both. Rebounded inside by Wallace. Anderson spins. Patterson glides in.
That's a play that deserves a second look.
And the Spurs can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. To Nesterovic. Parker backs up for a double-digit lead. No mistaking that one.
You have to hit a few of those mid-range ones like that before the D starts taking you seriously.
Skip to Patterson. To Anderson. Pump fakes. Jabs. To Patterson. Clock down to 6. Stoudemire is called for the charge, and that will be his second foul of the game.
Well, perfect defensive read. He was set, he knew he was going to get blasted, and he stood his ground.
Parker brings it up, and he's hit 2 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. To Ginobili. Now outside. Parker with a crossover. Parker with the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
You can't plow over people like that and expect to get away with it.
Just over 2 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Wallace to cut it to single digits. A rare rebound by
2 minutes
Nesterovic.
remaining.
To Ginobili. Outside. Parker commits the charge, and that will be his second foul of the game.
Oh, he tried to cross him over in hopes of getting free, but the D didn't bite. That's a charge.
The Blazers have it. To Davis. Davis pulls the trigger from the high post. Plucked out of the sky by Duncan. To Ginobili. Passed outside. Floats it up.
It's like picking your poison with this guy, Fitz. Either for the drive or the jumper. This guy can kill you with both.
The Blazers take it up. They're shooting 25% from beyond the arc. To Anderson. Caught by Stoudemire. Hits the back iron, but dropped in by Stoudemire.
Damon Stoudemire is having a huge quarter, but they're still down on the scoreboard.
And the Spurs fall in a double-digit lead. To Ginobili. Outside pass. To Duncan. Duncan shoots. Bounces long and won't fall. Duncan is hacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the foul line. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both.
Fitz, they got themselves into trouble earlier in the game, and it looks like this one's going to be just out of reach.
Wallace is asking for it in the post. Duncan, and he records his 4th takeaway. To Ginobili. Passed outside. Parker is called for charging, and that is his 3rd foul so far.
Fitz, the defender had position all the way on that one. You just can't bowl over people like that.
26 seconds here in the game. To Wallace. Wallace takes it in.
Good looking play coming up here.
Parker takes it up, and he's got 10 assists. To Ginobili. Now outside. Parker with the crossover. Parker is called for charging, and that will get him his 4th foul of the game. Stoudemire heaves this one from half court. Misses the jumper. That'll do it for us. Your final score for tonight's ballgame, 100-89. That was a great matchup we just watched. Let's check the storyline with Tom Tolbert. Tommy, take it away.
Thanks, Fitz. The Spurs were definitely the enforcers tonight. One of the objects of the game is to keep the other team from scoring. Well, when they shoot it and you throw it right back in their face, that not only intimidates, it gets you the ball going the other way, and that's going to give you a great opportunity to win.
Thanks for the storyline, Tom. We also don't want to forget the MVP. Duncan gets our ESPN Player of the Game and ends with a total of 31 points and 17 rebounds. Make sure you catch SportsCenter so you can stay on top of the latest news in the sports world. Check your local listings for the correct time and channel. That's on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.